Hi, how are you today? Previously, we talked about credit card companies coming back after people who have recently filed Chapter 7s. And it's very important that you understand as a consumer that if you filed a Chapter 7 and completed it and fixed your financial situation, the last thing you want to do is get involved in another situation like this again. And unfortunately, proper use of a credit card doesn't guarantee successful use of a credit card. And here's why. The Wall Street Journal has been highlighting a story about an Oregon business owner by the name of Doug Eddings. And Doug is 35 years old, went through a Chapter 7, had cleared up his complete financial situation, and then what he found out was, after taking credit cards from the same companies that he had defaulted with previously, that these credit card companies at some point might decide to tighten their requirements on a credit card. As an example, he had a credit card that had an interest rate of 17% that all of a sudden got bumped up to 29%. He found that he had a Best Buy card that had a $5,000 limit on it that had all of a sudden been cut to a $2,505 limit, only $5 over what he had listed as his full amount, to borrow at that time. So credit card companies can put you in an uncomfortable position and actually get you to a place where you can't afford a credit card where the terms you entered in the first place you thought you could handle. And the problem is that they're controlling the game. So what we recommend is when people file Chapter 7s that they learn something from the experience and that they understand the proper use of a credit card later on is to pay off full balances at the end of each and every month and to hold no credit card debt afterward, so that you don't run into this problem again. Although bankruptcy is available to people a second time, you cannot file for 8 years. So keep that in mind when you finish your Chapter 7 before you start using credit cards again. Thank you very much.